If you're looking at property here in Baja for around $200,000, it's easy to assume that that's a pretty straightforward path to what it's going to look like. And you're thinking, maybe it's a certain size home with a certain level of finishes, something that represents that typical entry point where you are. And if you're thinking that, you're going to find out that that's just not correct. What I found is that there isn't just one version of that. Because depending where you are, whether it's in Cabo or La Paz, out towards the East Cape, or anywhere in between, that same budget can mean many different things. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 different places in different areas, and you're going to see that the one place, that price point might mean, it could mean just more space. In another, it could mean proximity to things. In another area, it could be lifestyle or even land with a future potential. So today we've got 5 places that we're going to look at, and what you're going to see is that same money can lead to completely different outcomes. I'm Colin with Mex Life Realtors. As always, I'm pleased to be your guide, and let's get at it. We'll take a look at these places, see what you think. We're going to start here in El Centenario, which is just really close to the heart of La Paz. It's about 30 minutes right into El Centro. It's just only maybe 10 or 12 minutes into this area here where the Home Depot and the Sam's Club and the Walmart are. So it's pretty centrally located. Most people even consider it to be part of La Paz, really. And next, we're going to go down to beautiful El Pescadero, just south of Todos Santos. It's halfway between Cabo and La Paz, okay? The next house is right in Cabo San Lucas. Oh, what a treat. We've got a surprise in this house. And our next house is in Santa Cruz, which is over on near La Ribera, very close to the hot springs of Santiago, Cabo Pulmo, and Los Barriles. Okay, and ultimately our last 5th home is up in El Sargento. So here we go. Let's have a look at El Centenario first. Casa Oasis in El Centenario. Excellent value here, 208 USD. This is, has 2 floors here, nice big yard. It's a place that has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 400 square meter lot. All right. Look at that yard. Now we go inside. It's got a beautiful living room, about 1,069 square feet. So, looking back from the dining area, you can see that it's got quite a bit of room in there. And yeah, it's pretty darn sweet, eh? It has 2 master bedrooms. Okay, so this is the one downstairs. You got a bathroom. It's got nice tile in there. And really well done, as a matter of fact. So if we look here, you have access to the yard from there. Really nice. Upstairs, the second master bedroom with another beautiful bathroom, a little bit of a view up there. It's quite nice. Next, the kitchen, you can see it's outside and a washing quarter to the left. So you got your laundry there. You've got your, countertop where you can cook. And really, I've done it myself. It's a lot of outdoor lifestyle in Baja. It's not something extraordinary. A lot of people do it, and I don't mind it at all. Especially when I'm making my hot sauce, I don't want everyone's eyes watering. Now, something really interesting about this one is that it has 3 palapas. Okay, maybe for guests, maybe you hang out in it. I don't know. One is small. It's got 2 big ones, but look inside. Check out the space. It's pretty big, right? It's kind of rustico, but I don't think it's watertight. Well, I know it isn't watertight. You can see through it. By the way, if you want a palapa watertight, you need to have the palm prompts 4 inches apart at the stick, just so you know, and then it'll be watertight. And those are about a foot apart, so it obviously gets pretty wet in there. when it's raining, but it might be great when you have guests or whatever, right? So there's the street view. You can see it's got really nice concrete wall, big iron gate, nice palms in front. And look at those coconuts up in the top right-hand corner. A lot of coconuts. Pretty nice place all in all, really. So let's head on south down to Pescadero. It's a beautiful little area. It Pescadero actually translates literally into the fishmonger, which is pretty interesting. But there's really good fishing there. Punta Lobos is nearby. You've got proximity to some fantastic surfing beaches. Uh, you looking at Cerritos Beach, fantastic, gentle swimming beach, gentle surfing, San Pedrito, very nice area. Casa in El Pescadero at 179,000 USD. You know, pretty good value for Pescadero. It's in a little subdivision. It has a restaurant. It has community pool. There's the Neems they're talking about, 365 square meter lot, little bit of a shade structure there. And then you've got a kitchen with brand new appliances, really nice, not too shabby at all. New stove, nice big new fridge. Looking back, you can see the living space. It's actually not tiny for the size of the house. It's pretty darn good. You got a bathroom that looks really good. There you go. There's your bedroom. It's got a nice dresser, comes with it. If you're looking back the other way, you can see your closet. And inside, there's a little ropero armoire. Down here, they call them a ropero. You can see there's some wires hanging. And so, you'd have to put your light fixture in there and stuff. Little bit of work there, okay? But if you look at the map here, this is a beautiful area. So here's the town of El Pescadero on this side. Here you are here. You access in right on this road and zoom right down to it. There's a pizza restaurant here. Oh, there's some really cool stuff. Pescadero has absolutely tons of water. There's restaurants up and down the street. There's farm to table restaurants. It's a really cool area. It's called Las Huertas, the orchards, and you can see that you're just boom down here and you're at San Pedrito Beach, world class surfing beach. Pretty darn cool. Um, you know, Back in the day, there was mangoes all up and down here because of the orchards, and it's a very green. It's always green in Pescadero. I really like it, and anybody that knows Pescadero knows that these surfing beaches are fantastic, right? It's a pretty special area, Pescadero. There's the view from the street. It's all dirt roads in Pescadero, just so you know, except in the town itself, where it's not. But it's evergreen, and that is really the beautiful part about Pescadero. Okay, so let's head down Cabo San Lucas, and we have a real treat here. This place, its proximity from here. And here's Centro, the Cabo San Lucas. You're very close to the water. Golf courses right there. The marina, everything pretty darn close. You're looking at a pretty well, or this is a real Cabo home. Here you go. There it is. Casa Terramar. It's $220,000 for this two-story house. Isn't that awesome? It's got lots of parking in front, you can see. And look at this. There's a community pool for the neighborhood. Uh, Not far from the beach, you can see off in the distance, and the marina's just up over that hill up on the left, right over in this direction here. Okay, so pretty darn cool. Um, all in all, it's about 1,000 square feet of house, brand new. I mean, it's nice. It's really modern. It's looking good. There's the kitchen with your brand new appliances, gas stove. Look at that top of the line appliance, fridge there, looking good. I think there's a nice countertop there too. Got the bar, sort of an open kitchen concept. You can look here, you can see the stairway off to the left going up. And you've got the washer and dryer there, brand new appliances, looking pretty darn good. So here we go. There's two master bedrooms. Here's the first one, really nice. And there you got your master bathroom, master bedroom two, really nice. And then third bedroom here, they're using it as an office. You could make it, well, it's more of a storage, but storage office, or that's your third bedroom. Here you go. So that is pretty darn nice. Third bathroom, 220K, great value, no? For Cabo San Lucas. It really is. Trust me. Wow. I can't believe it. So the next place we're looking at here is over in Santa Cruz, East Cape, really close to La Ribera, which, just has huge development going on. You've got Santiago and the hot springs really close, Cabo Pulmo here, Los Barriles. You're really close to a lot of cool things over there. If you look at the house, it's got an, really nice brick, looking good. So it's three bedroom, one bathroom, and with just a huge yard. Look at this, 1,159 meters, price 175,000. All right. So this is the new area. So you'll see in a future slide here, they've put the brick area was the old original house. Now they've added on this new kitchen and living room. Now you can see it's not finished, but let's just put this into perspective. They're asking 175,000. For 10,000, you could put in a really strong kitchen, and with another 5,000 for appliances, you could get a top of the line stove and a top of the line fridge, right? So, and honestly, you could build another bathroom for 10,000. That's 25,000 plus 175. You'd be sitting at 200K for a three bedroom, two bathroom home on a huge lot in an area that's really growing and really booming and changing. So, this is value. If you can sort of sometimes just see the potential of a place, I just wanted to show it as a great option. There's the first bedroom. All right. And look at this is in the old part of the house. Look at that beautiful arched brick. It's really cool, isn't it? Bedroom two, that same arched brick. The third bedroom right there, and the bathroom. Okay. So here you can look, you can see it's got the two entryways and there's a lot of space there. I do believe that this old house would have had the kitchen in there, living room, and it was all cramped in. So they would have decided, okay, let's make it a little bigger. Let's make it another area for the kitchen and living room. And they added on this other part, okay, which you could easily brick the front and make it look pretty nice. They even sell a little thin brick that you could make it look the same and it's just like stuccoed on to the side. So that's another way to do it. So here you go. It's got a treed border. Like I said, it's a pretty darn big lot. You've got municipal water. You've got CFE to the property. Huge lot with room to grow. There's some nice bougainvilleas, trees, chain link fence. Pretty nice all in all. I think it has a lot of possibility, this place. So the fifth house is up here in El Sargento, which is very close in the Bay of La Ventana. You're very close to it all. Boom, you're in La Paz in half an hour, 35 minutes. Great windsurfing area. Really cool town. Uh, it's a three-bedroom and it's just a little bit back from the beach, as you can see, right in the heart of El Sargento. So there has the services. It's on a 429 square meter lot. They're asking 219,000 USD. So this is a good price for something in this high demand area. It's nice here. It's quiet. It's really close to world-class windsurfing. There's the kitchen. Okay, it's not super fancy, but it's a functional place. There's your living room. You're looking back towards the kitchen there. Okay, so there is separation, not an open concept. There's a picture of the bathroom on the left-hand side, and on the right you can see that you've got a little bit of patio space covered there with some tin. All, it could be all improved on, but here you go. You've got one bedroom, you got a second bedroom that's a pretty darn good size, and a third bedroom with the two singles there, king size, whatever you want. It's a no problem. So you have a decent amount of room in the house. There's an aerial view of the corner lot, and remember, it's all dirt roads in El Sargento, except for the main road, which is paved coming in. Okay, so there we go. Side view. There's a neem tree there. It's all walled in with block, and that is a costly thing. It's really expensive to do that, so you're getting the bonus of that. Here's the house from the backside, looking good for yard space. Like it's not super cramped or anything. And out back here, this is a huge mature mango tree. A lot of space there. Little baby neem on the right, but that big mango tree is a treat. That's a very mature tree. God, you'd get hundreds of mangoes off that for sure. For sure. So here in Finn, that's all of it. We looked at El Centenario. We had that cool house in Pescadero, a great house on a pretty darn good price in Cabo San Lucas. We got that place in Santa Cruz, and we saw El Sargento. So hopefully that gives you a clearer picture of what $200,000 can look like down here in Baja. There's a big difference in Baja lifestyle between these different areas, isn't there? The truth is, it's even more diverse than what we showed. I could never show you everything in one video. It's just an incredible place. So if you're serious about what your price range might look like, priorities, space, location, lifestyle, future potential, feel free to reach out anytime, okay? And in the description of this video is what I call the Baja Winter Escape Kit, but it's really just 20 tips and insights, things that I wish I'd known, things I wish I'd known before I came down here. It's free download. There's a description of what it is. It's too big for the description. You have to download it off my Google documents. So feel free to do that. I really enjoy answering your questions and helping people, to make sense of everything down here, from the options available to lifestyle questions. If this video interested you, tune in for the next one where I'm going to do homes in the $300,000 price range, and what that offers. It'll be interesting to see how things change, won't it? So there you go. That's what's available in Baja in this ongoing series. Thanks from the bottom of my heart, as always, for watching, my friends. See you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.